What's up, everybody? I'm Zach. Most y'all know me. If you don't, you should. This is my Facebook. Anyway, so gonna give you a little bit of an update. So I'm still doing the whole custody thing. The whole back and forth battle with my ex, mother of my youngest child. I currently, as of just recently, actually July 21st, closed the custody case on my other two, my oldest two, and yeah, now full custody, legally through courts. Great. That's a good thing. One good thing. One case down. Still I'm on this next one still. Anyway, so a little while ago, I get this message from somebody letting me know that they think that the mother of my youngest child is going to just take off. She's not going to tell me. She's planning on moving away. So I look into that a little bit, and I find out, that on Kijiji, her apartment's for rent as of September 1st. Still we're looking. My son's daycare spots for rent. It's available as of September 1st as well. So I filed in court. I filed some emergency motion to be heard. And I expressed to the judge, like she's taking off, she's lying, blah blah. She's been lying about all sorts of things while I'm trying to get more time. She's lying about the times the daycare opens, and she's not telling me. She's basically sneaking off all that stuff. So she comes and she lies. She's not moving until October 1st, and we loosely discuss her moving and blah 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 and all this crap. All lies. She says what most women in this sort of situation do. In court custody battle, they lie, and well, he believes it. She tells him that it won't hinder my access at all. Her moving, she's moving away from work. Won't hinder my access one bit, and she's gonna do the driving. She's gonna drive him back and forth, seeing as how I work an hour in the opposite direction from Perth. I work in Ottawa, and she's planning on moving to Kingston. That's very far. So she says she's gonna do the driving. If you Google Maps, it is an hour and 15 minutes away from Perth to Kingston. Not only that, that's on top of that, it would be however wherever she lives in Kingston. That's just to get to Kingston, and then she lives in Kingston, so it's like maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. Long and the short, they let her move, right? So I'm a little upset about it. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's an injustice. I think the whole thing's an injustice, really. I should have more rice. She's already, it's Tuesday. It's on Friday we went to court, and she's saying that she'll do the traveling and blah blah blah. And that was my argument. My argument is like, no, it's too much traveling for a kid that age. You shouldn't do it. It's not good. And we should just split the time, week on, week off, less traveling. That given the fact too that he's going to be going to school in a little over a year's time. How many more access with him if I'm here and she's there and he's got to start school somewhere? Where's he going to start school? So he can never come here during the week. Anyway, so my argument was it's not good for him to travel that much, even though she's going to drive him. And so now Tuesday she's already telling me, hey, like you should go to mediation with me and you should settle and you should only take him every second weekend. Well, right now I have every second weekend and I have the other Sunday and then I have Wednesday during the week. So why would I take every second weekend? If you break that down, it converts to about 48 days to 52 days, somewhere in there, in between, because holidays, all that crap. The parenting I get to do. I get to be a dad that long. But she, on the other hand, gets to reap all the benefits of being a full-time parent to him and, see him all the time, be with him every day, and enjoy all that happiness that I get to miss out on. And now, here's the thing. Why do I get to miss out on that? This is why, I'm not some guy who took off or who wasn't there or who just decided I wanted to go out and party or, maybe I didn't want to be a dad or any of that stuff. I didn't do that. Here's the kicker. See, I'm stuck in this, loophole situation, There's this thing, like I just kind of I'm just getting by, I'm basically it's an injustice, it's an injustice, it's a hole in the system, and I'm just kind of slide right in there, Okay, so basically what happens in situations, most people in court who split up, okay, they get 50-50 each. They're split up, they're together, and they have a kid, and they break up. And the mom decide they don't want to be together. Well, they each get 50% custody legally right off the start. Unless you're some idiot and you walk off and leave your kids at home and leave them with your wife, and don't come back for a while, and you decide to take every second weekend, and that force status quo builds. We don't get into all that shit. That's not the situation. That's not what's going on here. Okay, but anyway, so everybody gets 50-50. This case, I don't get 50-50. Why don't I get 50-50? Well, because she slept with a bunch of people. She slept with a bunch of people, and she didn't know who the dad was. There was another guy who was at the hospital, and he cut the umbilical cord, and he thought he was the dad, and he thought this was his son, and he developed a bond with this boy in a relationship, and did DNA, and turns out he's not the dad. So right there, he's got no legal rights, no nothing. That relationship is severed. Those ties are broken. That bond is lost. And then now I'm the dad. I do DNA, and the DNA comes back positive, and I'm his dad, right? So I find this out at 10 months. So at 10 months I find this out, and I file for access and all that stuff, and then I get the access granted to me, and I got to start building a relationship with him. I got to do it slowly because he's 10 months old. He doesn't know me, so time goes by and I keep doing this. well, he's 30 months now, and I'm only saying 30 months to give you an idea. I know 30 months convinced to 2.5 years. So hey, why dumbass? Why the hell don't you just say 2.5 years old? No, I'm doing that to make a point, and my point being, okay, so I've been there since 10 months. So for the other 20 months, I've been fighting to have equal rights as a parent to this child. 20 months I've been at this, trying to gain time. And all I have is what I have now, and the judge is just letting her sneak off and move. Not to mention all the other shit and BS she puts me through. She reads the benefits of being a full-time parent, and I read the benefits of her shit. Her, basically having control and calling all the shots. So because she was a little whatever, she slept around, she gets to call all the shots. She basically, more or less, has sole custody. Not legally sole custody, but she's calling the shots, and he resides with her, And like I said, I'm not drinking and partying, and I wouldn't fuck off and leave the home and all that stuff. The only thing I did wrong was enter in a relationship with somebody who was unworthy of my trust and unfaithful. That was the mistake that I made, is I trusted somebody who was unworthy of my trust. And that got me in this situation. And now that I'm in this situation, it's cost me. It's cost me dearly. It's cost me at the price of a son. I mean, I'm suffering this grave injustice, because I'm falling through this loophole in the court system, and nobody's helping me. Nobody's doing anything for me. Nobody's extending their hand out to help pull me up and pick me up. So I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know where to go from here. Nothing I'm doing is working. So my best thinking's got me right here today. Everything I know and everything I think's right and the way I think things should be, my best thinking got me right here. So I don't know, maybe somebody else has advice, maybe somebody else can tell me what they think I should do, because it might be time to take some advice from somebody else, because what I'm doing isn't working.